Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new seminar about turning your vision into reality. I am so happy to find you. This is our first seminar of 2025, and I'm really excited to find you here today and to share with you 4 days together where I want to focus on the science of success and I want to focus on how to turn your vision into reality. So, as you coming in, let me know where you're connecting from. I see already beautiful faces joining me. Hello. We are live streaming on different platforms. We are on Instagram. Hello. Hello, everyone on Instagram. So happy to see you. And we are also on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, and all those beautiful communities. And I'm so happy and so grateful to be live today and to find you again. So, welcome, everyone. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you know me, say hello. If this is the first time, tell me it's the first time because I love to welcome newcomers in our community. It's amazing. And really, I want to take a moment to really share with you how grateful I am about, being connected. Hello. I can see you. I'm so happy you're here. Hayat, I see also other play. Oh, beautiful. I cannot tell the names, but I see you and I'm so happy to have you. So, and it's just so nice because this is how we connect. This is how I'm able to to meet with you and to share some of the incredible knowledge. Sarah, I'm so happy you can make it. Welcome. And I know this is the first time that you're meeting me live on the seminar. So I'm really excited that you are with me today. So what I wanted today is just going to be first of 4 days. So it's going to be beautiful, and really I have a big intention for this seminar because often we have dreams, we keep our dreams, but the objective of our conversation today is how can you use the secrets of the science of the success of my own understanding of it to really go from just a dream into making it reality. Because dream is like a wishful thinking. We have ideas, we sometimes dismiss them because we think they're too big. We don't even believe in them. So when you want to attract anything, frankly, you do not attract what you really want. You know that you attract what you believe, and we'll be talking more about this and understanding more about that. And so when you want something in life and it's a dream, but you don't really believe in it, so there is something missing. That's why the results are not exactly what you hope to receive. And this is why this method that I will be talking about, the BAL method. So we will talk about the BAL method. We will talk about what are the tools that we use, and we will talk about how you can change from just dreaming about things into turning them into real goals, putting them on a calendar, reverse engineer a plan and a strategy that would help you get closer to your goal. Not only that, because there's a lot of energetics also to that, and also feel that the goal is also coming closer to you, because that's what the law of attraction. So it's very exciting. I see a lot of movement on Instagram. So happy you're here. And so let's get started because I have a beautiful program. I do, the sessions, I don't want to keep them very long. So I've been doing this since December and November, and I loved it. These are short sessions, around 30 minutes, but you know what? You get the essence of what I want. But I promise you that within 3 days, 4 days, you will find more that you have so much power that there is nothing that could actually stop you from connecting with your desires, from turning your desires into reality, and from setting up a plan and making it yours and making it work. Because it doesn't take just being motivated, wanting something, working on it so profoundly that you start truly believing in it and just start really feeling that you actually deserve to reach that objective. But it takes also strategy, a right strategy that is aligned with who you are. And this will be our subject for tomorrow. So here's how it's going to be organized. Today, we're going to focus on understanding what is your desire. So it's really nice to just let's just think about dreaming. What is it that we want? Tomorrow, we will see how to reverse engineer from your objective into setting up a good plan and a right plan for you to make it happen. On Sunday, so we'll be meeting every day. We'll talk about leadership. So, if you do not lead yourself, if you are not on top of your life, there is no way you can even have your objective done. So I'm so happy you're here. So happy. Thank you. And so it's not only, like, it's good to know where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, we'll be going nowhere. But it's not just that, it is to reverse engineer from that objective and that dream that you want, to set up the right plan, the one that is in line with who you are, that fits your aspiration, that fits your desire, and also makes you feel good, because you want a plan that you want to follow, but also follow while feeling good. Because success is not doing different things. And this is what we will come to realize. Success is doing what you're doing with a different mindset. Success is staying so focused in what you want that nothing shakes you, nothing take you out of your path. And it takes resilience, it takes strength, but it takes understanding of your inner power. And so there is a lot of that we will be covering and we will be understanding. And then finally, when you got all of this, you can lead yourself to anything you could um, aspire to become, anything you can dream of. So, welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Hind. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being with me live. Thank you for watching me also on replay. I have so much energy. We have so much goodness, so many great programs that we have launched for 2025, and it's just exciting. So I'm very happy to give you some understanding of how it works and what we do, and also, make it, just learn something, and you can just apply some of that, and you'll see how you can yourself change your life. So this is why I do the seminars. I do the seminars because they're accessible to everyone, and I do them so that you feel like there is something that can give you a boost of motivation when you need it. But what I want to add in our, that's why I invite you, and I really urge you to stay with us these 3 days, because motivation goes away. you know Motivation is, you have it like one day and tomorrow it's gone. But you need motivation to get to your dream goals, to achieve them, to actually have a plan and follow the plan. You need it. So you have to have the ability to nurture and to ignite that motivation from within, so that you will have it continuously, because you want it. You want to keep on boosting it. You want to keep on having it ignited, even though circumstances are not there, even though external word is not helping you. Because when you continue at it, and when you are able to ignite that, that's where you become the winner of your own life, you see. So I have been doing this for 4 years now. In fact, our first program inside the BAL Method was in July 2021. And so it's really exciting to be coming into the fourth year. It's incredible. This is a brand that I launched after, having spent 20 and so years as a strategist, as an advisor, as a high level leader. I'm an engineer by training. So I studied at École Centrale Paris, one of the top engineering school in France. And then I did my PhD at Harvard on environmental engineering, sustainable development, actually. I took one of the first courses on sustainability. It was in the 90s. And so after finishing my PhD, my dream was to contribute to development, to be part of the, helping developed countries become better and creating a better planet. So it was just natural for me to join the World Bank. So I joined the World Bank in Washington after my PhD, and I stayed there for 8 years. Then I moved and I went to the public sector and then the private sector. And I became an entrepreneur in 2014. So it has been 10 years that I'm an entrepreneur. And in my journey as an entrepreneur, I reached multi-million dollar figures, and then I lost it all at halfway through. And this is how it all started. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing today, because 5 years ago I was faced with the biggest challenge of any, like the nightmare in the corporate world. And I'm like, it was either I give up and this is it, and like, okay, that's it, we're done, tried it, did it, or I carry on and I believe more. And the reason why I'm here today, it's because thanks to my children, I'm a mother of four. And when I came here at home and I saw my children and realized that, I am their role model, and they're looking at me with all the love and all the admiration and all the expectations from a mother, just ignited something in me. And what I felt like, I will not give up, and I will figure it out, and I will find a way to recreate myself. And was I recreate myself, I promised myself if I do it, I will share it with everyone. And this is why I'm here today. So, as part of that, I created the BAL method, which is a method where it's like it helps you reprogram you and turn your life around. And so, I don't know who's here have gone through any struggle in their life. If you do, tell me yes, just say one or something so that I feel, because I know that all of us, no matter what's how brilliant life is and how beautiful our career is and how extraordinary like focused we are, and we're giving it our best, and we are always good at what we do, excellent at what we do, so careful with what we do, so precise in everything we want to do and focus and proper. But sometimes things happen and they take you out of track, and you're like faced with a struggle, either a loss in your family, somebody getting sick, losing the job, losing, having going bankrupt in a corporation, something that startles you. And I'm like, wow, these circumstances that were there and made me feel stronger, they're not there anymore. And so what do I do now? I make it. Let me see what Nabila is saying. We need no one to push us or make us happy. Yes, and yeah, I agree. Like where spiritual coaching and spiritual connections, I so agree with you. That is so very true. And this is beautiful that you say that, because one of the conclusion of, or and my own understanding is that business is spiritual, and business is, there is that knowledge and knowing how to plan and strategizing and leading your way and understanding your business plans and setting up all the strategies and having the axes that are so clear, having the perfect departments and motivating your team and having the KPIs so that you can really follow them and monitor them and make sure that you are on top of all your business. But at the end of the day, if something comes and throw you away, what do? You need to keep yourself grounded. This is why there are two words. There is the external word, the one that we can't control, because anything could happen, right? Anything, like anything. Who thought one day that COVID will stop us and stop the world like it did? No one thought that, yet it happened. So, and that's the external word. So the external word, we can never have all the control on it. I'm saying hello to, I'm so happy to see you. Send you so much love and high fives here. Hello. So so circumstances are part of the external word. And so that word, we cannot control it. But the second word, which is my internal word, is what I can control. The internal word is what I am in charge of. And this is what I'm talking about here. It's how can you become so in tune and so understanding and so connected with your internal word so that you can take over that part that is in your hand. Because when you strengthen that part and when you become in charge of you and you master all the codes of self leadership, there is nothing you can't possibly do. And there is nothing you can possibly overcome, because circumstances will always be there. The external world, there is no way we can control it. But what we can control is our inner understanding. We can control our emotions. We can control our emotional intelligence. We can control our what is happening inside our inner world. And that's what makes the difference. And this is what this conversation is about. It is about mastering, understanding, and becoming in charge of you and your internal world, because that is what you have in hand. The rest is not up to us. The rest is for us to understand it, to contemplate it, and to create your path with it and within it. Because more you become aligned with your inner understanding, more everything else will flow. And this is why I speak about a lot about energy, feminine energy, masculine energy, finding the balance between the two. I'll be talking about that this week as well. this 4 days, mainly on Monday, because I will be talking about manifestation, and as we launch our new program on manifestation, so bring a lot of that. But the this balance between feminine energy and masculine energy is what allows you to master and to be in charge of your inner world. So being in charge of your inner world takes understanding, takes a voyage inside you, and takes healing some of the the hurt, the some of the trauma that we have lived through our lives, and we all carry some of that. I've been doing this, worked with hundreds of women from around the world, with different cultures, different backgrounds, different levels of leadership, different levels of money as well. But we all have the same thing and the same pattern that repeat itself over and over and over, and they repeat itself because of doubt, often because we don't listen to some of the messages that we may get, and some of the intuition that could guide us, but often because we are scared of our own emotions, and we are not sure we can handle them. So mastering emotional intelligence is extremely important. It's not even a luxury anymore. It's a must. And understanding the laws of the universe and the science of success, as we call the science of success, but in reality it's really understanding that you could absolutely use your own mind to, which is like intentionally, and the conscious part of it, which represent only 5%, to reprogram some of your subconscious mind, so that you can create a new paradigm, you can create a new software, so that you can move up. In a word of gratification, can we really keep it? Okay, I like this question because being gratification and gratitude and being humble, it's like, you will, if you read some of the book, and I invite you to get my new book, 12 Codes of Leadership. The first code of the self leadership is gratitude, and being able to be grateful for who you are, to be grateful for what you know, to be grateful for what you do, and to be grateful for what you have. And more you focus on being grateful for what you have and what you do, more you can start you reprogramming yourself and changing some of the patterns that stops us from getting further in our success, in money creation, in feeling good, but being stuck in some of the habits that are not serving us, some of the things from before. So when I say there is patterns that repeat themselves, it's like people that are sad, anxious, angry, unhappy, and there are others that find joy and are joyful, and continuously ignite and find way to nurture that joy. And these are the same ones. Either I find myself stuck in a vortex where I do not feel good, so I can get motivation, I can get I can get not only motivated, but I can get like inspired, and try to feed and nurture the positiveness, so that I can carry on with more positivity. But if I am stuck in below, you have to reprogram your mind. And this is why this approach that we use, the BAL method, is so powerful, because I'm an engineer by training. And so even if I say business is spiritual, and business is spiritual, our way of being, when you add to it the feminine energetics, and the spiritual part of life, it changes your whole life. It changes your whole understanding of it, and it changes your connections with people. But this approach is, it gives you the tools that makes it easier to grasp, makes it easier to do, because we are so used at being programmed with a masculine paradigm, masculine way of being. And the masculine paradigm is really, I am programmed, know what to do, give me the 1 2 3 and let me do it. So this is what I know. Like, if I tell you it's not about doing, it's more about thrusting, it's more about believing, then I don't know how to handle that. And this is why this process helps you find steps that can change your being, because being is different than doing. Being is taking time and being with yourself. And if you can, and believing in yourself, because this is the first phase, and this is what I'm discussing today. It's about how you know your desire, and not only knowing your desire, but believing that um, that you can actually reach that desire because you truly believe in it. If you don't believe in what you want, you don't be surprised if you don't receive what you want in your life. And this is what happened. A lot of people start the year by saying, okay, my resolution, I'm going to do this. This is what I want. Yeah, it's beautiful because we are happy, we're motivated. This is a new year. It's a fresh energy. We feel it in the air, we feel it everywhere. Social media is inspiring us, and it's nice. And you can watch me, and it just looks good. And you just like, yeah, let's do it all, and let's set up the objective. And this year I'm doing this. But then what happened? What do you do so to turn that objective into reality? It's not just about imagining it and thinking about it. That's just wishing of something. It's not enough to do that. It's really not enough, because very fast, the way your habitual and the way of being, which is, no, it's too far. I don't think I can make it. No, this is like, are you crazy? Are you really going to do that this year? Will quickly come and sabotage your dream and your objective. So even if you sometimes have that bright idea, like, I'm very happy, I am very, I believe in it. Yeah, I think it's going to happen this year. Yeah. And then next day, the truth will come and put you down. So if you haven't done the inner work, and if you haven't made the connection to begin understanding the inner life, don't be surprised if you do not get the results. Because if we align and if we use only external realities to try to change our life, it's very unlikely that we will make it. Very unlikely, because our habits, our habitual way of being will quickly come back and bring us back to the results that you used to have. But that's not what we want. We want something that is better. We want better results. That's why we are here. And not only we want better results, but we want to commit to be that goal achieved me, that goal achieved you, the one that have reached that result, those desires, these objectives, this dream life every day. I want to commit each day to become that. And it doesn't take, like big steps. It's just tiny, mini, small step, one step at a time, one action at a time, one mantra that will continuously help me change my belief to become that person that I want to be. And this is how you change your pattern. You cannot make a change by really insisting on like by saying it once and saying, I'm going to do it, this is my dream, and then tell me how to do it. It's not about tell me how to do it. It's about embodying it. It's about taking the time to actually feeling that this is exactly who you want to become, owning it, integrating it until you become one with what you want to be. Okay, because if you are looking at what you want to be and it's far, you're like, okay, I'll be happy when I get it. I'm not sure I'm going to get it. And you send all those signals that are multiple. I want this, but tomorrow I'm going to be like, I think it takes a lot of time. I know it's not going to be easy. These are mixed signals. And this is what we do. We start the year, we're happy. My year, I'm going to do a 7-figure this year. I'm going to reach 100K. I'm going to reach 1 million. I'm going to have a promotion. I'm going to do this. So I'm happy. And then as soon as something doesn't come as you want it to come, the habit comes back. The old patterns come back scrolling fast, like they come back to me, and then they bring you down again. So today, what I want to focus on is just, what is it that you want? Let's take it step by step. Let's take it step by step. Then I will show you how you can really use some of the tools to maybe make one action. So what is it that you want in your life? Do you really know? What is it? What is it that we want? Because why do we lose the momentum? Why do we lose the motivation? It's because either our goal is not that exciting, so it's something that, this will be nice, but and then it feels boring because doesn't like it anymore. Or it's because we play small in our own goal. We play small. And so, what we want is you want to be able to take a moment with yourself and see what is it that I want to do. And for that, use your imagination because that's the most powerful tool we have in our mind is our imagination. Yet we stop it. We stop it. Why? Because, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, from here, I didn't do that. So we limit our own imagination. That's the freedom that we have to imagine whatever we want. We limit it by creating blockages, and these blockages are we are the one doing them. We are the one creating them. So the question to you is, what do you really, really want? What do you really want to become? What do you really want to have in your possession? What lifestyle do you really want to live? What is the role that you want to see yourself playing in your life? And most people don't do that. Most people are extras in their own life. You get to be the director, the writer, the producer, and the star of your own life. If life was to be seen as a movie, you get to be it, the movie creator and the number one star of the movie. Are you the star of your movie? Are you? Or is there is someone else? There is the center of your life, and you navigate around. Who is the number one star in your life? If you were to look at things as your movie, who is the number one star? Who is? Do we question ourselves that? Do we say that? And if you do, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. What if? What if you can sit down with yourself today and you're like, okay, let me free myself from all the boundaries. Let me just like let go of them. Let go of them. I don't know what's the name, but let go of all those boundaries, just like if they do not exist, and give yourself an incredible goal, one that like excites you. Like, what if it happens really? What if it does happen? What if I can become this? What if I can create that? What if? And just don't give a timeline. Just let it as a dream, and just postulate it. Okay, Atman. And postulate it and leave it as it is. What if my dream? Just give it as it is. Don't touch it. Dream of something that is beautiful and nice and leave it as it is. Postulate it as something you leave in the field of potentiality, the field of miracles. Give yourself that right and that possibility of dreaming. Give it to yourself. What if it happens? What if it happens? And can you feed that moment and that just perfect image of you, of that dream you, of the desire that you want, and just write it down and look at it every day. Give it just few minutes every day and live what if it happens. Give yourself that thrill from reaching that goal. Like, what if it happens in my life? Don't even think about the how. Don't even think if it's possible. Don't even think about what plan, what am I, what the money. Let go of all of that. Just find one you truly desire, and that could be what if I reach that? Oh my God, incredible. Okay, find it. That's why people don't reach what they want, because we don't take the time to really define what we want. We don't do it because it feels like, I don't think it's going to happen. So it's like we don't even give ourselves the chance to be that. Or we don't do it because you're like, what for anyway? It's like, anyway, I'm not going to do that. Or I don't have the stamina. I don't have the strength. It's too late. All the ideas are taken. We find all the excuses, and when we are smart, and when you are smart, you will find all the perfect excuses, and you will be so brilliant at them. But let go of excuses and just focus on that. define and know exactly what you want. It takes work to do that. You'll be surprised. You think like, oh, I know what I want, but that's not true. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to become? And and that exercise, what I love about it, it changes because we love to do it. We do it every week, every year. Every year we start with like, okay, let me re-look at where am I going? Where? I'm going where? What is my vision? Your vision has to be so big, so beautiful, so inspiring, so scary also, but also motivation. Your motivation. This is how you get it. You get it by having a desire that is so beautiful that you become passionate about. That like, oh my God, if I do that, what is gonna happen? It's like it gives you the excitement. It feeds on the excitement, but you need to find it because we don't know what we want. We don't give ourselves the freedom to choose the dream that you really want. Give it to you. Like when we were a child, when we were kids, we imagine things. Nobody will stop us. You can imagine things. My daughter now is 8 years old, but she was 4. She thought that unicorn was real. It's like, Mom, can you get me a unicorn? I want to take her here. I want to hold her here. I want to put her here. I love that. It's an imagination. Where does it go? Why do we, when we go to the adult life, all that part of us, we shut it down? Why do we shut it down? We need to bring it up because that's what makes us happy. That's what makes us alive. That's what makes our emotions feel like, oh my God, this is excitement. You create your own excitement in your life. And when you create your own excitement in your life, you raise your vibrations. Raising your vibrations gets you closer to attracting what you want in your life. Because if we have low vibrations, negativity, doubt, fear, I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, I'm good for nothing. I'm not going to do this. It's too late. It's like, oh, this kind of negativity. Don't be surprised to be attracting things you don't want in your life. But when you feel thrilled, happy, stimulated, excited about the possibilities, you create a wave of that. And the wave is projected. And when the wave is projected, you'll attract similar things. And as you sustain it, as you keep it, as you will be attracting more things that you really want, more beauty in your life, more fun in your life, more like excitement to feel those feelings more. The feelings, the emotions is what creates our vibrations and what we attract in our life. So, what is it that is happening inside you? If you have goals and you have desires and dreams you don't believe in, then all what you have inside is something that says it's not going to happen. There is nothing. Let go. Nothing. So don't be surprised if you attract things you don't want, because this is what you are having as an inner conversation with yourself. But when you want to attract something beautiful, you want to be more at ease. You want to open the flow to attract in more of those things, more of the beauty of what you want in your life. And this is how it starts. This is how you put a seed in your subconscious mind and you plant something of whatever you want and you want beauty to receive in your life. So I have a commenting that I'm going to read because, okay, so, we'll have a Q&A session on Monday, but let me read this, Atma, because I think it's good. Hard work and ambition, believe that hard work comes first. Hard work comes, but if it's not with a true belief in what you want to become, it's only hard work. But if you really believe and do some of this work, and bring that energetics, that dimension that changes it all and makes you feel good, this is where you achieve the incredible results. Yes, hard work gets you into the field of predictability. Of course, you have the good, the good job, you can get the promotion, you can aspire to have this level of salary, you can even have your company you live in. But if you want to go to a bigger sphere, if you want to attract more wealth, if you want to feel good, if you want to have a happy life and sustain the happy life, it's not just hard work. Hard work is only part of it. You want to do the work, but you want to match it with your own belief of that you deserve. the beauty you want. You deserve the dream life you want. You deserve that lifestyle you want. You deserve that position you've been working for. You deserve that level of wealth you've been, dreaming of having. You deserve that house that you wanted to buy. It's in the belief side. So hard work without the belief side, it does not get you what you want, get you in the desire. So what do we have to lose? If you know that if you understand your inner work, if you master it, if you become in charge of you transform your life. You transform it because you take time to create a new programming in your subconscious mind, the one that is aligned with what you want to become in your life. So to start that, we need to know where we're going. Where are we going? Where is it? What is the dream? Where do you want to? Who do you want to become? What do you want to create in your life? What is it that you really want? And when you sit and define that, it's not something similar to what you have. That's not what I mean. It's not like, okay, I'm here, I can change department, I become here, I can change company, I become here, I can change sector, I become here. That's not. It's not even what you think you can do, because sometime our dream, we don't even think we can do it. Yeah, because you don't believe in it yet. Because if we believed in it, you already believe in your dream, but you do not live your dream because you don't believe in it. So it's not what you think you can do, because what we think we can do is limited with our own knowledge of what we can do, but our dream is often beyond our own knowledge of what we can do. So what is it? It's not what people think you should do. No, not my parents, my friends think I speak well, or I write well or something, I'm going to be good at writing, I'm going to be do at that. Not even that. It's not what other people think you should do. That's not what we're looking for. What we're really looking for is what you really, really, really want deep inside you. That desire that you're probably even embarrassed to say it, because it's like, what if people really hear me saying this? What is that dream? That one that, you're not even, you can't even speak it loudly because you're like, if they know what I'm really working towards, they're gonna think I'm crazy. Yeah, the one that we're looking for. The one that is like, oh my God, if I really do that, the one that is incredible, the one that is my dream, like my fantasy, my vision, my one that, oh my God, if it happens, I'm gonna be like, wow. And often we don't even want to share it because we know that people will think I'm crazy. So you don't want to share it. So what is it? It's a conversation between you and yourself. Sit with yourself today and take a journal and sit down. And I'm like, what is it? If I let my imagination wander, where is it? Where is it going to take me? What is it? What is that thing that if I am able to have it as my goal, like my goal, even far away, it doesn't matter. Just put it far, doesn't matter. Give yourself 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Just give yourself something, a place where it will be amazing to reach, a place where you're like, oh my God, if I do that, that would be incredible. And just leave it, because that's going to stimulate a feel good moment each time to think about it. It's going to nurture, water that seed that you've planted. It's going to give you, okay, that's my little one who just came from school and she's coming. Hi, Zara. Okay. So this is, attends ma chérie, après je te dis, okay? So how can you that gives you that, you water it, you give it, you feed, you put it water, you put it love, you don't trash it, you just send it love. That's it. If it's too trash, don't think about it. If you're too realistic, don't dream. Just do something that human do, like what we do, walk, eat, do something that, it's like work hard, but follow a plan. But when you think about your desire, let it be pure. Leave it as it is. Don't trash it. Don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it. Don't sabotage it. Just leave it. Leave it and give yourself a moment of a beautiful dream. It makes us feel good. And we need those moments. We really do. Everyone, no matter what you've gone through in life, no matter what experience you had, No matter where you start today, start fresh, start new. Use your day as a first day. Every day, if you want, any day, you can take it as your first day and start. Start because you deserve. You deserve goodness. Everyone deserves to start fresh, to forgive himself or herself for whatever that is from the past, to draw all the lessons, the wisdom, the understanding. Usually it's hard, usually it hurts, and to carry on to create something better and a better life. Everyone deserves that. And so to start igniting that and to align with that, take a moment to sit with yourself and imagine, dream. What is my desire? You need to know it. You need to really know it. We don't go to this exercise because we think it's like nonsense and because life is too heavy, too much responsibilities, too many things to do, too many things to manage, too many hats to carry when you are professional, a parent, when you do it all, because we do it all, and I want to celebrate you all for doing it all. And 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 take a moment to define what is what is it that you desire, what is it that you dream of, what is it that you aspire to become, and just leave it as a beautiful moment that you give yourself. So give yourself that moment today and focus on something that makes you happy. Focus on something that brings you hope. You know what changes us is hope. What gives us light, it's the hope of a better life. It's the hope of more joy, a hope of happiness in our future. Let's give it to ourselves. Each one, take today and give yourself the right for a better life in the future. Give yourself that possibility of joy, love, happiness, wealth, luxury, whatever you dream of in your future. This is, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself. So, like, to look at yourself and say, I got you. I'm here. I got you. Okay, Baya, I like what you said. These days we get confused by the big amounts of unnecessary data that we receive. How can we protect ourselves? I love this question. It is so true. And we protect ourselves by creating our own energy and our own shields. And this is the work that we do. This is why the seminar is just so powerful, because it's going to give you some of the tools that will help you that. Because when you have a dream goal, when you have a better understanding of what direction you want to take your life towards, when you have given yourself the right to entertain a possibility of joy and happiness, you know what happened? You're like, wow, let me focus on creating that. Let me project that as my life and create that new identity of mine that is going to become that person. And let me get so busy, so focused on creating that incredible future and goal achieved me, the one that has those desires. You will get so focused that everything you notice, every unnecessary data, as you put it, Baya, so well, you will just ignore because it does not match your focus. Because achieving a goal, it's not just knowing it, it's like getting so damn focused on it, like laser focused, that you do not shift your attention from it. And if you do shift your attention from it, you bring it back. Alors, I like Haifa what you said. Sometimes I'm well disciplined, otherwise not. I cannot define my why. That's what we want. This is what we do in this. Because if you want to define your why, you got to sit with yourself and let yourself dream for what is my life. If I had to dream of an incredible life when there is no constraint, when everything is possible, free your mind. Let it wander. Let it just go back and be like a child where you just imagine things and let yourself imagine things. Hmm. It's hard to keep discipline all the time. I invite you to be here tomorrow. I'm going to talk about planning. I'm going to talk about discipline. So, everyone who is so good at the masculine energetics of working and doing, you're going to have fun tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about that. I will talk about how to plan. So, today was like, it's more feminine energetics, it's more dreaming, it's more like feeling good. So, give yourself that today. Sit with yourself, have a meeting with yourself, and really and do the exercise before. Atman, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're here tomorrow. I know, and I invite all of you, Baya, Sarah, everybody. And I saw a lot of interest, and I'm so excited. So come back tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna plan, because today just find your dream. Tell me what is it that you want to be. Like, really write it and tell me. If you're not registered, just register in the link, because I will share the activity with you so that you can answer. Yeah. Okay, Baya, well said. Okay. So, Baya, just sit down with yourself today. Take a meeting with yourself. Sit down. I'm like, okay, I am in a meeting with myself. If I gave myself the right for a better life, just give it to yourself. Like, if I sit with myself and I'm like, hmm, what if I could be this? What if I could create this? What will that be? Know it, feel it, take a moment to see it. Like, let yourself be it. Don't block it, don't stop it, because it's too far, it's impossible. You don't think about the how, just think about what is it. You need to know clearly your desire. Let's focus on one thing. Find one thing that you really want, and I will show you tomorrow how to plan from that thing. So one thing that, if I reach this, I'm going to be like, wow, what is that one thing? And don't imagine yourself telling it to someone, because if you imagine yourself telling it to someone that's going to block you or stop you, like, you're like, oh my God, they're going to think I'm crazy. Let go of that. This is a space where we understand each other. So just, feel that you're talking to me. I'm talking to you. I'm sitting in front of you. We are just us, and I'm talking to you. And I am giving you the hand to just find it. What is that thing that you really want to be? What is that thing that you've been dreaming of doing? But you know what? I need to pay this and this and that, and I don't know how to do it. Is there a project you've been dreaming to launch? Is there a level of leadership responsibility you want to reach? Is there an understanding you want to be better at? What is that thing? Take time to work on it. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for the interaction. I loved your energy today. I loved your presence. Work on focusing on what is it that you don't know, what you desire. Let's know it. Let's be so squeaky clean about it and clear. And let's meet tomorrow, and let's plan it. Tomorrow we'll reverse engineer, we'll define how we can plan this so that it becomes your reality. Okay. I love you. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're beautiful from all over the world. You are incredible. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place. Bye.